What a good way to start off the 9,000th football podcast.
I think it was.
That was crisp.
Thank you. Hey guys, my name's John.
He's the rookie.
I'm the rookie, and that's the.
I'm the veteran. Welcome to the veteran and the rookie podcast.
Veteran and the rookie.
Veteran and the rookie podcast.
The reason we named it that is because Benaiah.
I am a veteran at watching football.
Yeah.
It's been a whole 6 years now.
Yeah, that makes you a veteran.
Yes.
If you were like eligible for the Hall of Fame, I think they would have put you in there.
You think they would have? I don't know, because I only have 6 years under my belt. I think I need at least double that. And then plus I need to have my 5 years of retirement. I don't see myself retiring from this anytime soon.
Well, if you were to retire right now, I think you'd be in the Hall.
You think if I retire right now? I don't know. I think that would show a lack of dedication. Only 6 years put into it?
Well, I've seen
and
things.
it'd have to be some kind of injury related. Someone have to come stab my eyeballs out.
You could still listen to football.
I could still listen to it, yeah. They still got football radio broadcasts.
Yeah. And I'm a rookie, so there's...
John's a rookie. My name is Benaiah. You may also know me as the Wild Jeffrey on my YouTube channel of YouTube fame. 1.3 thousand subscribers. I am a big deal.
I would clap for you, but I only have one hand.
Yeah, because we're holding our mics, because we are awesome like that. If you're on Spotify, you're not missing out on much, honestly.
Yeah, we just have some really nice decorations.
We do have some nice decorations. The decorations for the YouTube people were already here before we started recording, because we're just that big of football people.
Ooh, guys, check this out.
Look at this. Look at this.
Green Bay Packers.
I'll show it to him.
Oh, I was reading it, but I don't know what that is.
It's a Green Bay Packers chess set.
Oh my goodness.
For those of you listening and watching as well who couldn't tell.
This is crazy.
Because we're just that much football.
We are that much football.
So you might be thinking, there's 9,000 football podcasts, if we're going on the conservative, low end of things.
Yeah, and what sets us apart? And
I think the thing that sets us apart is that it's two white guys.
I think it's just nothing.
Oh, I would say the two white guy part. I don't think you see that as much on podcasts nowadays.
Yeah, podcasts are majority dominated by females talking about
sports.
Football. Yeah.
Yes.
They really like the football sport and talk about it a lot.
I feel like we need some white male representation in this space.
For sure, yeah.
And I think that's where we got to step in. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's something that, someone has to do it, so why not us?
As someone who's watched football for one season and barely most of that season, barely most of... I watched 3 games.
Someone who thinks Trevon Diggs is the best player to ever touch a football.
Okay. Stop. I didn't say
Rookie
that.
mistake.
I didn't say that. I just said he's the best at getting picks, and I think picks are very important.
He's also the best at getting burnt, but
He's not the best at getting burnt. He's pretty good at it.
He gave up 1,000 yards last year.
Well, okay. That's a record. So.
I don't think that's quite a record.
Exactly, so he's not the best.
Yeah, but it was a lot. It was by a lot.
He did.
Between him and second place.
Yeah, but
that's not something you want to win.
Trevon Diggs alone got more picks than half the teams in the NFL.
It wasn't that much.
It was.
No, it was not. He got more than 3 or 4 teams.
He got
He probably
17.
got more than the Texans or something. He did not pick off 17. He picked off 10, maybe 11.
Where's my phone?
We're using it to record.
Let's look up.
Okay, let's find this out then.
I think he got at least 12.
He is high on Trevon Diggs. There's no way. The record's 14 for interceptions in a season.
Really? Who made that?
Dick Night Train Lane. Played for the Lions back in the 50s.
That is an awesome
name.
He
did that in a 14-game season, too.
I think Trevon Diggs could be that. Trevon Diggs is only 23 or 24 now.
Did he have a birthday?
I'm not sure.
So he had 11 interceptions.
See, I told you.
110 tackles.
That's it? Cringe.
Wait, is this career stats? There's no way he got that many tackles as a cornerback.
That'd be
okay. That's career stats. Okay,
career stats. He only has 11 picks.
No, career stats. He has 14.
Which is what Dick Thunderbolt got in one game.
Dick Night Train Lane, or you can just call him Night Train Lane. Most people leave the Dick out.
I like the Dick. I think it's his name, and I think we should use it.
We should respect it.
Richard Night Train Lane.
There aren't as many Dicks nowadays as you would think.
Yeah, especially in podcasts.
Right?
We should bring somebody named Dick into our podcast.
Onto the show.
Yeah.
I think he should just replace us. Another white man.
Do you want to just go by Dick now?
we could both go by Dick.
I'll go by Dick too.
We can open up every episode and be like, oh, hey, Dick, how are you?
Well, the Dick and Dick podcast, yeah.
There we go. We got a name for it.
There we go. The Dick and Dick football podcast, guys. Dick Thunderbolt, right? Most picks ever?
In a season, not ever.
Are you still looking at the stats for Trevon Diggs?
Yeah, I was just kind of looking to see. Let's see how many yards he gave up exactly.
Let's not. We can just drop it. I think he gave up more yards than his brother got.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's close. Because Diggs, when I had Diggs on fantasy last year, because somebody told me to get him first. He's not a first-round pick. He's good, but he's not a first-round pick.
Wait, did you take Stephon Diggs in the first round?
I did because he was locked in.
I mean, he was coming off like a 1,400-yard season.
Yeah, but he's not a first-round pick regardless.
He was really good in fantasy.
Yeah, I had Stephon Diggs, and my buddy also had Stephon Diggs, and we were like just so upset because like every week he was supposed to do good, he didn't, and then every week that we were like in fantasy, I was like above everybody with all my other players, and then he'd drop like 30 points, and I'd be like, I didn't need you this week. And it was like the worst. So Trevon Diggs is good, I guess.
I mean, I just picked up my defensive strategy in fantasy last year was early on. I just picked whichever defense was playing the Jaguars because I was like guaranteed like 3 Trevor Lawrence interceptions.
Yeah, I also had
that worked for me for a while, and then I ended up sticking with the Cowboys for a good chunk of the season until I saw they had like. I think they had a tough stretch coming up. I think they were playing the Rams and some other teams. And so I let you have them.
And they scored me 23 points.
Did they?
In fantasy, yeah. One of the weeks they scored me 11, which is really high for
our league that we had.
For our league, we just have a defense and like no players, so you just pick
I think
defense.
that's the way most people do it.
Whatever.
I don't know. See, I'm not a veteran when it comes veteran when it comes to fantasy football. Last year was also my first year playing fantasy. So
and I started playing fantasy having only watched 2 games in my entire life.
If this was a fantasy football podcast, it'd be called The Rookie and the Rookie.
The Rookie and the Less Good Rookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I did beat you.
He did beat me.
Well,
he beat everybody.
I won the league. Did you sweep me? Did you beat me both times?
I clapped your cheeks, yeah.
I know you beat me the first time.
I beat you quite
But we
hard.
played each other twice. I think I beat you the second time.
I don't think you did.
I don't remember, though. You might have beat me.
I think I beat you both times, and that's all I wanted in the league.
Yeah,
and
pretty
then
much.
I got swamped by everybody who was actually paying.
I got so lucky.
You did.
Too.
One of the guys in our league was very try-hardy, and he...
Shout out Josh.
Shout out Josh if you're out there.
He's not watching this.
He's not. He maybe is.
What if he is?
We should tell him, say, hey, Josh.
Josh, why did you lose to me?
Why did you lose, Josh?
All right, he's not listening.
Okay, he's not listening. But Josh lost.
He was pretty much the only one in our league that knew what was going on. Because, well, I guess for some context, we play Ultimate Frisbee on Sundays. There's a group of them that also do fantasy football. And they have the normal league
every year, and then they have a normal league and a paid league,
and then they have the rookies league,
the
which
rookie
is
league and the paid league.
For a lot of people who haven't played a lot of fantasy or haven't at all, like us, and so that's when we got put in. And so I didn't have a ton of competition, because I think by like mid-season, half of the league was inactive. I remember Sam had drafted Christian McCaffrey, who was hurt. He was also missing like 3 roster spots, and I like barely beat him.
Yeah, Sam won one of his games with like wasn't 200 points. It was like 105 points, and he only had like 4 active players.
It was I think he must have had more than that, but
no, because you can get 25 a piece if you have good players.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
And somebody who had Jonathan Taylor was inactive, and it was like his only player, and he got 50 points that week.
Yeah, there was that week Jonathan Taylor, and then Austin Eckler put up like 48 or something.
It was crazy.
And it was, I think they were both on inactive teams.
They were,
which kind of pissed me off.
I was upset
because I'm like, just you got such a good player and you're not doing anything with it. You have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're gonna be a part of more active leagues this year now that we've dipped our little piggies in, and
we just like we caress the rotter with our little boys.
Like we kind of know what to expect now, and
our grippers are a little bit wet now,
a little bit moistened.
Yeah. So now we're trying to be 3 leagues this year. It might only work out as being 2, but
Yeah.
um,
I mean, even 2 though. They're both going to be better than last year's.
well, not mine. I'm still in the rookie league. I didn't graduate.
You are still in the rookie league.
I
That's
didn't
right.
graduate out of the rookie league.
Because I think you had to finish top 4 or something to make it.
We get
Maybe
it.
top 2.
Frick you. Look.
Hey, maybe if you play it right though, you should have a cakewalk.
I should be able to smack down on that.
If there's even enough rookies.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there will be. There's way less people playing Ultimate this year.
Yeah.
You might just be able to sneak your way into the
Ooh, golly.
regular league and get clapped.
I probably would.
I feel like I'm probably going to get clapped because I'm going to people who know what they're doing.
I've been watching a lot of TikToks about it. Like, I liked one, and they all show up on my page.
That's
now.
what TikTok is.
Yeah, it's like, these should be your 5 top picks. These should be, if you're picking second, you should pick these. And if you ever need to switch off your defense, take this one and take this one. I'm like, okay, I saved a couple of them. So hopefully I'll do good this year. I want Jonathan Taylor and Cooper Kupp.
Good luck getting both of them.
I'll get them in different leagues, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp last year had like one of the best years in a wide
Second most
receiver.
yards in a season.
Titus was saying, our friend Titus, he's an idiot.
Maybe he'll be on at some point. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that'll be kind of fun. But he was telling me that he got, what is it called, the Triple Crown or something?
Yeah, so he had the most receptions. He led the league in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. And the last time that had been done was by Sterling Sharp back in 91, I want to say.
But he was saying that the reason he got that was because he got the all-time record for all of those.
What?
Titus said that he got the all-time record for yards, the all-time record for...
He didn't break any records with anything.
I know. Titus is stupid.
What is Titus on?
A high horse, and he's looking down his nose at us. And he can't catch footballs.
Yeah, he can't do diddly poo.
Yeah. Show a video of Titus can't catch me with foot.
We might have some footage of that. I don't know.
We probably don't, but I'll throw one at him.
Just catch him unawares.
Yeah, just like ping him in the head.
And see, Titus can't catch.
Yeah, I don't want to do that actually because that's a lot of work. But just imagine somebody who's like looks like
Imagine Ben Shapiro.
Imagine Ben Shapiro, but white and
Not Jewish.
He's not Jewish, no.
And less athletic.
Less athletic and short and skinny, and he wears a red shirt and
black shorts.
And then imagine
and also doesn't have hands.
Yeah, he has like his arms kind of end.
He just has 2 nubs.
Yeah, it's crazy how that people work like that. I didn't even know because like he can grab things.
Mm-hmm. Just he can't catch.
It's like you'd ever see.
You can still throw a frisbee.
It's like in VeggieTales where they could like get invisible hands and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
His hands, you can see them, but they're like I think it's like the reverse thing. So you can grab stuff, but he just can't catch footballs. It's crazy.
It's like a me.
Yeah, I kind of got the same thing going on. I can't.
You can't catch.
I can't catch. The 4 things certain in life: death, taxes, and that I'll always be open. And the 4th thing is that I'll probably drop it.
Yeah, you're the. What's his face? Darius Slayton, right?
Something like
Is that the right guy?
Yeah, he was.
No, Kadarius Toney, other Giants receiver.
Yeah, he was.
You sent me the video. He was like butt naked, wide open, and then drop.
He wasn't the guy who said it though. Some other guy said it. He was like, the 3 things certain in life are death, taxes, and that'll always be open. Or he said his number. He said that 86 is always open. And then he was open, and then he didn't, he caught it.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
I don't think he's done that in the NFL yet, but I mean,
caught a ball?
Well, he's caught a few. He was hurt a lot last year.
That was his first
year? He had
year?
one really good game against the Saints, and that was about it. That was the end of my thoughts. So that was a really bad time for you to do that.
Yeah, I figured it
We'll
was.
just
That's
cut it
why
out.
I did. But
Maybe we won't.
Anyway, guys. So this is our podcast.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to be like a cliche. About us, but I am going to do that. Who are you? Tell who is John the football fan?
So I started watching football. Like my first game that I ever watched was what was it? What year was it? It was the year that it was Super Bowl.
Was it the Rams Patriots?
Yeah, it was 3.
That is a
13.
bummer first Super Bowl to watch.
That was the first Super Bowl I watched, and then the second one I watched was where Patrick Mahomes only scored 9 points.
No, you watched them beat the 49ers.
Did I?
I remember you watching that one because you talked about Andy Reid. You were like, the Walrus is so happy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Walrus man. He was very happy, and I liked that guy.
And then you watched Patrick Mahomes get clapped in the Super Bowl.
Destroyed, unfairly so.
And so you watched 3 Super Bowls before you were like, maybe I'll watch a non-Super Bowl game.
The only reason I started watching non-Super Bowl games is because of
Fantasy?
fantasy. And the only reason I joined fantasy is because you were joining and I wanted to beat you, which I did. I beat you twice.
Yeah, but who you may have won the battles. Who won the war?
I won both battles, and that's all I care about.
And I won the whole war. I only lost like 4 games, and
I will
half
lose.
of them were to you.
Just imagine we're like 2 enemy countries, and I beat you like really hard twice, and then you just took over my country, and like I'm a slave to you now. I don't care. I beat you twice really hard.
I mean, I did
so.
clutch up against Josh both times I played him.
Yeah.
Because there was that first one, the Cowboys-Patriots game, went into overtime. I was losing, but I had CeeDee Lamb on the team, and then he caught the game-winning touchdown in overtime against the Patriots.
We don't call him CeeDee Lamb here. We just call him CeeDee's nuts.
And that put me just above Josh that week. And then I went against Josh again in the championship. I don't even remember what I did, but somebody clutched up for me.
Yeah. And now you're going to have to pay $20 to get into the league this year.
Yeah, I'm about to lose some money.
Some money. I think first place gets like half of it. Second place gets a quarter. And then third place and fourth place split a quarter or something.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it. Holy cow, you're
My
just
goodness,
making
dude.
noises today.
What was that?
That was you.
That was the sound of this podcast kicking off.
Yep, that's the sound of the rocket.
That's the sound
Starting
of
to-
the rocket.
That's us going to the moon and
Yeah.
establishing our own expansion franchise team, the Moon Men. We play on 0 gravity.
Yeah, and the fields are 300 yards long because everyone can throw 300 yards
Mm-hmm.
because there's no...
It's just football in slow motion.
Kind of, yeah.
The games take 12 hours.
Yeah, like everyone will jump like 45 feet in the air and then to miss a ball.
Uh-huh.
They'll fly right by it. That'd be kind of fun.
Just get sucked into the sun.
That's how that works, yeah.
Yes. If you go too far off the moon, dude, you're literal toast.
Yeah, everyone has like little rocket propellers on their feet. If they go up past a certain height off the moon, then we turn them on and they get sucked into the moon.
Yes.
Or sun.
Or the moon, I guess.
Or the moon, yeah. Whatever,
Just send them straight back.
Whatever it works. So,
Moon Men, Super Bowl 58 champions.
yep, those are my credentials. And you talked about you've bought 6
Credentials. I mean, I guess if you really want to see what sets us apart as a football podcast, what makes your hosts so special, the film doesn't lie.
The film doesn't lie. Watch this. Check this out, guys. Didn't you see that?
For those of you on Spotify,
You can't see it because it's not in the
you probably
Spotify version.
didn't see much of a break. Or hear, I guess you're not really looking at much because
Yeah.
you're blind because you're on Spotify.
Yeah, we'll just put a sound of like the goat yelling. We'll just put that goat yelling sound in.
Uh-huh.
That's
So
our
I guess if
credentials.
you want to visualize our credentials, it's over on YouTube, and I'll leave a link to that in the description because I don't know what to tell you to search right now as of time of recording.
Yeah, this is kind of our, yeah. So,
Exactly.
well, I think that's it for today.
I think that's it.
yeah.
Oh, I guess we should. What team are you a fan of?
Oh,
we should let people
I'm
know.
a fan of the Bills and the Cowboys. But don't
Yeah,
tell people
he was
that.
really just torn in the 90s.
Yeah, frick the Bills in the 90s. I like Josh Allen and I like
Trevon Diggs.
Trevon Diggs.
I'm surprised you're not a Rams fan with
I
Cooper
actually-
Kupp.
I really like the Rams, but I those are my 2 teams. If I were to pick a third, it would be the Rams. But having 3 teams is just kind of retarded.
So you're a fan of them because of the Diggs brothers, pretty much.
I guess
The Diggs brothers and Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's my dad, dude.
And then you like Zeke because he does Pilates.
Zeke's
right?
pretty cool, yeah.
Even though he's washed.
He was good when he was.
Yeah, in 2016.
Yeah, and that was a good year for him.
You like Dak.
Dak Prescott's a quarterback.
We'll find out where you rank them when we do that episode, probably next week.
Ooh, yeah, we're probably ranking.
We'll do ranking quarterbacks.
All 32 of them.
Yeah, well, there's more than that, but
Nope,
we'll probably just rank
the
the starting quarterbacks or each team's projected starter.
Yeah, okay.
Probably next week.
We'll do that.
Yeah, we're kind of just feeling things out as we just like that as we kind of do this podcast, and so there might be some dull moments early on, but we're looking to fix those quickly.
Yeah,
and
so
rapidly.
keep watching. Next week we'll be
back
on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music if you listen there.
Oh, I guess actually I am a Packers fan.
Boo.
Because I got a hand-me-down Brett Favre jersey when I was like probably 7 or 8 years old. And I said, well, this is my team, I guess.
I think the Packers are the most loved team.
Which was very lucky of me because I also ended up getting a hand-me-down Vikings shirt.
Ooh, bummer.
And a hand-me-down Giants shirt. I was actually a Giants fan for a little bit. When they won their second Super Bowl against the Patriots, I remember being pretty excited for that.
Yeah.
Because I had a Giants shirt, and so they were in the Super Bowl.
Good thing you switched to a team who could never make it past the playoffs.
Dude, I'd be so depressed if I was a Giants fan.
If
If you're a Giants fan, I'm so sorry for you.
You should be sad that you're a Packers fan because they can never make it to the Super Bowl.
Hey, at least they're good at some point in the season.
Yeah, but
The Giants are not. Have you seen the picture of them when they were fighting in practice?
No.
And the guy.
No, I don't want to see it. I don't.
No, the Giants are just.
Yeah.
They are something special. I thought maybe with this year, with their new head coach, they might be a little better. And I mean, the season hasn't started yet, so maybe. But no. Right now, they're not looking good.
I saw a video of this guy who had Aaron Rodgers on his podcast, and he was talking about it being a Bears fan. He was talking about.
Oh, this is the picture.
Let me see the picture. What the heck is going on?
Just Giants practice.
I always mistake the Giants colors for the. I didn't read all that, by the way.
No, you don't have to. Just this is what's going on, and the coaches weren't able to break up the fight because they were busy also fighting. I'll put pictures on the screen, but
videos on the screen, yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
That's great. Yeah, I love to see
the Giants
that.
are just a very functional organization. There's also the rookie offensive lineman on the Saints who started fights 3 days in a row and got kicked out of practice.
Bummer.
Things are going great.
But I was talking about before you really interrupted me. The Aaron Rodgers was on a podcast with this guy who's a Bears fan, and he was talking about like Aaron Rodgers was asking him like, what's it like to be a fan of like the worst team in the league right now, and he was like, well, we'll never get to a Super Bowl, so my Super Bowl is kind of just watching you guys in the playoffs just lose every year. And he's like, we kind of got a dynasty going. It's like really, yeah, it's really holding up
because year after year,
just consistently. He's like, that's my Super Bowl. I love that. And Aaron Rodgers was like, yeah.
Yeah, he needs to change that. He needs to do some more acid or whatever the frick he's doing. And then
freaking Judas we'll talk about this next time. But
and probably now it'll be old news by then. It's probably old news. It's going to be old news by the time this comes out.
He still did it, though. He still does.
It wasn't acid, though. It was something.
Shrooms.
It wasn't. It was something that was similar to shrooms, but technically doesn't violate the league's policy. Also, he wasn't like getting high before games or whatever.
But he was zooted out of his mind.
It was something. No wonder his eyes are always red.
He looks so old for how old he is. He's younger.
38.
He's 38, and he looks like he could be Tom Brady's dad.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
To be Tom Brady's daddy, he does not look like he's in his 60s.
Yeah, but Tom Brady doesn't look like he's seen his 30s. So
Tom Brady's gotten better looking over the last 20 years.
Because he has that TB12 program. And like
he's part of the cult.
Yeah. Put a picture on the screen of Aaron Rodgers looking old and Tom Brady looking young from last year, and we'll see who looks like who's daddy.
Well, clearly, I mean, I'll take Aaron Rodgers, me and Tom Brady's daddy.
Yeah, but he's not good.
Yeah.
So
we'll find out where we rank them next week on
Dick and Dick.
On Dick and Dick.
Dick and Dick Football Podcast. Tune in next week, guys.
If you've managed to like this, leave a like.
Yeah, like the video and like the video.
Stick around.
Leave a rating on Spotify. We'll read them all. On Apple Music, too.
We'll read all of your 5-star ratings on Spotify.
Yeah.